Hi folks, Yogi here. The manufacturer asked me to do this German language review with English, translation, subtitles or something like this, and I told him no, it's way much faster to reshoot this in English, so that's what I do right now. So the battery connection is here, the battery is full. I have two switches, one for the amp and one for the mighty. There was the amp and that's the mighty. And now I'll switch it on. Why am I doing two switches? While I'm at the convention, you just play around a little bit, but if you play around with it and the sound, the full 12 volt on the amp, it will drain even the fattest milliampere or ampere hour batteries in the world very quickly. So, and most of the people who are interested in that mostly want to take just pictures anyway, so you don't need sound, so you can switch off the sound independently with just running around with the lights, and this will save you a lot of battery life. So the pack is on. Get me the gun. What do we have here? We have a lot of functions in the gun. First thing you have to do is to switch it on here. And now we have a regular up and down pattern on this on the bar graph. This light blinks, which means that the gun is ready to receive some more action, which we do now. Now we can do, independent of everything, the slow bow on and off, which cause the pack to play different sound modes. But you can't fire yet, so you have to heat it up. It's ready to fire and vent. I switch it on now. This light went solid and the grill light appears. We have two lights on top here. The lower one is the overheat, which blinks and being solid while the pack overheats, and when it vents, caused by an overheat, it will went solid. This upper LED, is a capture stream indicator. I hold that the 12 volt flash strobe, whatever, so you can see it a little bit more clearly. Now it blinks. The bar graph has its own pattern. If you press the capture stream, and it will have a slightly different pattern when you press the blast stream, which I do now. The blast stream, you press it and this orange cap will light up, and short before it overheats it will blink. Also when you're firing each fire mode, the grill light will flicker. You also heard the wind down sound. The wind down sound can have a longer play. This is caused by the actual pack's heat level. The capture stream won't heat the pack up. The blast stream does. And just here we go, the blast stream. You also realize that the pack light rotates faster, and now we have to heat up the strings. It cools down, it vents, and it went solid. And if you have the gun switched on to ready to fire, it will automatically switch on the pack after shutting down and venting. If you fire it, you're not into the overheat yet, but you want to cool down, you just hit the the ready to fire button down, and it will vent it manually, and then you have to switch it on to fire again. You can cross the streams by hitting one of the two blast buttons and then hitting the other one. I do it with now with blast stream and then hitting the capture stream. Fast overheat, very good if you want to demonstrate the overheat and shutdown procedure, in very short time. So now I switch everything off. You can independently switch everything on. If you switch on the gun here, it's first doing so. Everything is possible. Everything works independently from each other, but this upper switch here and this activation switch both together needs to be switched on to be able to fire at all. So now I'm demonstrating the music mode. You will be able to go into the music mode while pressing and hold down the blast stream and switch on the gun with the activation switch on the trigger box. I'm now in the normal play mode. That means I haven't switched on the slow-mo, which is a very basic random play mode. And now the first segment LED goes on, which means this is the first track. I can stop it here with the red one and can switch through all the tracks, 15 of them, and then play it and and stop it, play it and stop it. If I switch off the gun, you hear the background hum, and now you're in the prop mode again. Now I'm switching on the slow-mo and go into the music mode again. A random track appeared. That's what the slow-mo mode does, and what it is, it's a random play mode. Even if you have the slow-mo on and the track runs out, the next track appears randomly. You can't choose it. But while you're in the random mode, you're still able to select through the titles in order they are installed, So, yeah. Have I forget anything? No. Yeah, that was basically it. Okay, see you around, guys. I now switch everything off. And now a little tip from me: if you don't, if you don't use the pack, if you just have it hanging on display, make sure you disconnect the battery, so that it doesn't charge out, over time or getting any damage to your electronics and such. Now you're 100% safe. Nothing can happen. Okay, guys, see you around. Yoginator here, and goodbye.